So tell me, does this sound like you? Damn, I don't have enough time, man. I've got so much stuff to do. Bro, it's already 11 p.m.? Oh my gosh, man. Nah, I don't know. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get what I'm trying to say. If that is anything like you, then you need to get your shit together, my guy. Let me be the one to help you with that.
Double tap on the front door. That's the plug knock. Knock, knock. Two stepping down the street. That's a plug walk. Plug in, plug out, plug in, plug out, plug in, plug out, plug in, plug out.
What up, YouTube? Manesta Finesse coming at y'all with another video, another banger. Now I'm gonna keep this brief. Most complaints I've heard always had to do with complaining about time, as if there's someone out there that has more than you. But that's not the case. Both you and I know that, of course, right? So let me tell you what you're actually missing. What you're missing is direction. It truly doesn't matter what you want to be in life. If you do not have a sense of direction towards where you are right now and where you want to go, like your destination, right? You need to know where your journey is gonna take place. There's no story to your life without a sense of direction. Here's two illustrations to better get this in your head for you to understand what I'm trying to say. The two illustrations I like to use best for this is one where you can be in the desert. Imagine you're lost in the desert and the desert represents life. You don't know where you want to go. You don't know which place brings you to where you want to be, to safety or anything like that. You have no path, you have no vision, therefore you have no action. Whereas if you take the second illustration, which I like to just have it be stairs, because you know everything is going to be one step at a time as you go about your day and as you go about your goals in your life and in your career, but at least you have a path, a vision towards where you want to be. By the time you reach the top of these stairs, you will be somewhere else compared to when you're at the bottom of the stairs. So knowing the path that you want to take and having an idea, a vision of what that's going to look like for you is the first two things that you should know before continuing on and making your schedule for your life. Now, if you want to know more about how you can figure out what you want to do in life, drop 2 likes on this video and I'll post a video with tips in regards to how you can figure that out for yourself. So now I want to talk a bit more about the whole plan in regards to how you can get this set up. There's 3 main things in regards to the plan that I would like to tell you about that would help you tremendously with figuring out what you need to get done in life, the order of things, and how much time to put aside for everything. The first thing is what I like to call the priority matrix. After doing further research, I can see that its actual name is called the Eisenhower box, but you'd want to do something similar to this. The way I separated it was that I had the emergencies being the top priority. These are things I need to get done right here, right now, as soon as possible. Then there was the second priorities, things that are still of importance but don't trump the first few things. And then the bottom 2 were my wants and my needs. You would want to list 1 to 3 things that are in your top priority in your emergencies block, right? These are the things that you have to get done no matter what. Doesn't matter with the set amount of time you have for it, but you need to get this done. I would say that usually when making this plan, you'd want to be for somewhere around 6 months to a year. And even just plans that are longer term than that too works, but you know, things change as well. So like I always plan based off of 6 months to a year, and you just have that for your emergency section for your first priority. Examples of things that could be in your emergency / top priority matrix could be stuff like if you have school and there's some classes that you need to get done 100%, you can put that in there because that's a priority that you have. If you have certain projects that you need done before a certain time, not just school related projects, but you know, video projects could be just work projects too. Anything like that can be done. If there's any specific business needs that you would need to get done beforehand, you can put that there. Just stuff that you know that you will need and it will need to be done for you to do the things that you would like to do moving forward. Then we get to the second part, the second priorities. These are things that are still important but not as important as always in the first priority. The second priority would be things that are still important but also be considered more of a one-off. One example that I've put in mind is my driver's license. I have one more level to complete. I'm a G2 driver. I'm trying to get my G. So I put that in priority list number 2 because it's not the most important thing in the world. I can still do everything I need to do with a G2, but ideally I would like to have a G. And now in your needs, this is pretty self-explanatory. You are just putting anything that you quite frankly need. Groceries, or food, we'll call it, shelter if you're paying for your own place, any bills specifically that you would have. And when I say bills, I would mean like bills that you quite frankly have to pay, or you can't live without them or make a living without them, but like hydro or Wi-Fi or your phone bill. You actually need these things to operate on your day-to-day in your life. So you would put that there in needs, and you would just write down everything that you need to have there. If there's a cost towards all of these, then obviously I would also write down the cost so you have a better idea of like what's going on and what you have to go through. And lastly, you have the wants. This is the part where people will potentially spend a lot more time, because as humans, we are some greedy motherfuckers. Like, we want a lot of damn things. I know I want a lot of damn things. Some of them I can't get now. Some of them I know I'm gonna get later down on the line. But like, I want a whole lot of damn things. So here in the want section, be as open as you can possibly be. It doesn't matter what you write down. You can literally write down the dumbest thing that you think that you could ever want. Write that in there. For example, one of my wants, I want a sword, bro. Me, I like my swordsmiths. I actually want a sword. It doesn't really matter which katana specifically. I want a real one, and I also want some cosplay ones. You know, like I'm trying to get my Zoro swords. I'm trying to get my Demon Slayer katanas. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to have a collection going on. I know that's a want that I personally would want to have, right? But putting it in my want section is just showing me that I need to accomplish what's in my first priority, second priority, and in my needs before I can start putting money aside for these wants, or before I can start even indulging in these wants. I have to get these 3 in check first. We've now reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want more content like this, just leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. This has been your boy, Manesta Finesse. Stay blessed and grind for success. Peace. No distractions, staying zoned. Life done hit me at my lowest. Quick 360, staying focused.